on, everybody? It's JetsCentral coming back with another video, and in this one I wanted to recap tonight's game between the Houston Texans at the New York Jets. Now the Texans walked away victorious, final score 29-22. Guys, look, I'm not one for moral victories, right? What you call them. A loss is a loss. I get that. New York Jets lost today, but man, I'm sitting here right now and I am totally impressed on how the New York Jets fought back today. Because you take a look at this Texans team, they're going to the playoffs, they're going to win the AFC South. I like how the Jets battled. I really did. I mean, you take a look at the defense. I mean, you had guys stepping up. Jamal Adams had a day. Brandon Copeland, Jordan Jenkins, pretty much the whole front seven had a phenomenal. Neville Hewitt making plays. Leonard Williams was the only one that was a little iffy. But bottom line is this: the New York Jets front seven was dominant today. Okay, it was dominant. They were getting after Deshaun Watson, stopping the run. I loved what I saw from this Jets defense. I mean, the secondary was, a little bit questionable from time to time. There was a few ticky-tack calls. Just DeAndre Hopkins had a brilliant day. I mean, pretty much whoever he was lined up against, Claiborne or Trumaine Johnson, he was putting in work, all right? We have to call it like we see. He was putting in work. He had a phenomenal day. Then Deshaun Watson scrambling around, making plays. This was just an excellent game of football. I loved it. I just loved watching this game. It was so exciting. Probably my favorite New York Jet game of the season so far, because you could just tell the energy was in the stadium, and it sucks that we did lose. But I mean, I didn't even get into the brightest, or the elephant in the room, the brightest spot of the day, which is Sam Darnold. How about Sam Darnold? I mean, best game of his career, easily. I thought last week was the best game of his career against Buffalo. Now the numbers don't back it up, but just looking at what he did in Buffalo against that defense, going downfield in the late fourth quarter on his first comeback drive ever to seal the game for the Jets against a division rival, I love that. Now to follow up that performance against like I said before, a first-place team, a team that's going to the playoffs, against J.J. Watt, Jadeveon Clowney, Merciless, Tyrann Mathieu, for Sam Darnold to have the best game of his NFL career against that team on prime time, how could you not love that as a Jet fan? Sam Darnold was carrying this offense today, and it was awesome. It was 100% beautiful. It was so cool to see a New York Jets quarterback stepping up and moving around and making throws to his left, to his right, downfield, making plays with his feet. And I know it's crazy because it seems like I'm in in a really good mood and whatnot, and it's coming after a loss. But look, we have to understand that. Well, I guess you guys have to understand that I haven't seen a New York Jets franchise quarterback in quite some time. And I'm not saying Darnold is the guy just yet. He is flashed for sure. I think he will be the franchise quarterback, but it's up to the New York Jets to surround him with weapons. It's up to the Jets to surround him with an offensive line and then, of course, a coaching staff to help Sam grow. But looking at Darnold tonight, man, this guy's going to be good. This guy's going to be good, and we're just in for a treat. All right, another guy, Robbie Anderson, stepped up, had a brilliant day. Now I will say he should have caught that fourth down ball. DeAndre Hopkins would have caught that ball. But, and of course, it wasn't a perfectly thrown ball either. Should have caught it, went right off his hands, but Robert Anderson had a great day. All right, Robbie Anderson, brilliant day. He stretched the field. He had a few comeback routes, a few slants, got out of bounds. Great job by Robbie Anderson. Sam Darnold. I mean, hey, one thing I do have to say, I have to give the Houston Texans credit. All right, the offense came ready to play. Now the defense, I was expecting this Jets offense to really struggle moving the ball on Houston. I didn't think we would have that, I don't want to say easy of a time, because in reality we only scored 22 points, but I thought it was just going to be a lot harder on the Jets. I thought Darnold might throw a few picks here and there, but no, he threw two touchdown passes, no interceptions. That is absolutely wonderful, all right? That is brilliant stuff by the young rookie, 21-year-old Sam Darnold. So, looking at it, I have to give Houston credit. They played a hell of a game, so the Texans fans out there watching this, congratulations, you're going to the playoffs. Hell of a team. You got two bookend defensive ends. You got your what you'd hope to be is your franchise quarterback and Watson. And then DeAndre Hopkins, top 5 wide receiver. Been saying that for the last 4 seasons now. So It's really good to see the league is starting to kind of come around to that idea. And then, of course, Tyrann Mathieu. Hopefully, he's a New York Jet next season. But for now, he's rocking the blue and red. So, Houston, good luck in the playoffs. Congratulations to the fans out there. And New York Jets fans, let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Because, look, I said it before. It sucks losing. It really does. It sucks losing, okay? It really does. But when you look at how the Jets played today against that team on primetime football, I got to say, I'm pretty pumped up, and I'm pretty happy on how this Jets team fought. You know, Jamal Adams, Darnold, Anderson, Henry Anderson making plays, Jordan Jenkins. I mean, we just saw so much good stuff, and I just feel like the Jets were just a coach away. We're a few pieces here and there on defense, you know, maybe a few tweaks on defense, and then, you know, once we actually get a really good offensive line in the building, you know, we get some pieces around Darnold to help him out, because keep in mind, we're down a few guys. We were down Quincy Enunwa. We were down Isaiah Crowell, obviously Bilal Powell. So Eli McGuire stepped up. He had a nice touchdown run as well. Great team effort on that run, by the way. So, yeah, I'll leave it there. Jets lost the game, but there was a lot of positives, man. I'm really telling you, there is a lot to go off of, to build upon going into next week. I think next week we have the Green Bay Packers. They're kind of in a little bit of a disarray as of right now, so it's going to be a pretty solid game, I hope. Aaron Rodgers coming to MetLife. So, New York Jets fall to the Houston Texans. But like I said before, you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. Darnold looks like he's the guy. All right, I don't want to get too ahead of myself here. I need to pump the brakes a little bit. But tonight's performance was it was brilliant. All right, it was a brilliant performance, and I'm pumped up. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, go Jets.